my name is Sarah.
And I'm Atreyu.
We're here with the 131ers,
And this is
1905 Main Street.
No, I don't want to smoke. That's how you get me crazy. But tell another joke. That's how you get me. But say that I don't know. Well, I know, I know. But say that I gotta go. And I go. Tell me right. Kiss me and then I blink. I see him disagree. Then I get so. I do this all the time. I'm working overtime. Then I get so crazy. I get so crazy. I get so. I try to find a friend, the shit never ends. Then I get so. I try to find Wi-Fi in the nick of time. Then I get so. You're acting bitchy to my face. Then I think you're showing up late. I get so. And then you threw up on my floor, 'cause you want a little more. I get so crazy. I get go. Then I get so. Oh, when I'm tired after work, and I get a little hurt, I get so. Oh, when the cool kids do lines, they do that shit all the time, I get so. And then I see a little girl, I try to be inside a world, I get so. Well, I'm drinking pops like champagne, and I feel a little shame. I get so great. I get so crazy. I get
Why don't you guys tell us where you're from and how you came together as a band?
We're from Torrance, California, and we.
I'm supposed to talk because.
I don't know. I mean, just you can say anything.
Yeah, Ryan and I met actually in high school, running track and field.
Actually ran
and he actually,
a track
yeah.
competition here.
So that's really
Did
funny.
very well, yeah.
He did really well. I was probably.
He hasn't shut up about that all day.
Yeah, all day.
No,
but,
it's true.
Yeah, Ryan and I met, and I was already doing the 131ers as like a solo thing. I like made it up when I was like 11, and then it just kind of snowballed out of control. And then for some reason, Chris and Greg joined. It was weird.
Yep.
But
Just showed up and told them, you have to deal with us now.
unannounced.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, Caleb and I were trying to do it as a duo.
Yeah,
for
we were a
while.
duo.
But then they just kept asking me to play, and then eventually I said, like, I'm in this band because this is obnoxious otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Greg, well, you're from Nebraska, and we were.
Casa de Azul
Yes.
is the name of the place. in
Yeah, and that's
Nebraska.
how we met him.
Nobody's ever heard of it. It's a town of like 15 people, but I found myself in Southern California, and I caught them at a show at the Whiskey, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a
No,
whiskey.
Viper Room.
Viper Room
Yes.
show. Yeah, and I had a guitar with me, and I literally just got up on stage and started playing with them.
It's pretty cool.
No joke. That's exactly what happened.
That's it.
Where did you guys get your band name?
So, you guys know MP3s? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. No, good.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's kind of this outdated thing now, but,
Wait, I got it.
Yeah.
You guys know Neutral Milk Hotel?
all right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
You guys know Bright Eyes?
The
Wow.
band?
The band,
Okay.
Bright Eyes.
Four
You
Winds?
guys know Nickelback?
So when I was a kid, I had an iPod and I really liked 90s indie rock. And I guess before there was indie rock, there was 131.
It was just, when you left the genre blank, because it was like you could check a box. It was like rock, or
Hip-hop,
ska,
or-
or hip hop, or classical. And just, it was like, if you didn't want to check it in those boxes, you left it blank. And the error code that it would return on your iPod was 131, missing genre.
Yeah. So 10-year-old Caleb was like, I want to be in a band called the 131ers. And it stuck like 12 years later.
And we're still
Yeah.
dealing with it to this day.
The same
Still just
logo I made up when I was 11.
yeah,
Seriously.
really,
He's
really
a very
need to work on
talented
that.
11-year-old. What he's trying
You
to
can
say.
tell.
Here he is,
I was.
13
Yeah.
now, all grown up. Big boy.
Well, then, like with that, maybe what are some of your like musical inspirations, or like what do you kind of think your style of music or vibe is?
Inspirations, like, we're all very different.
Very different, yeah.
It's funny. I really listen to a lot of hip hop and rap, a lot of indie rock too, but like my favorite artist is Kanye
But what was
West.
your first concert, buddy?
Nickelback?
Nickelback. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Also, before I met Ryan, I knew him as the guy that had seen Papa Roach 12 times.
Yeah,
that was
that's
told to me,
also
so
true.
That was also true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there you go. So.
Yeah, so really, Papa
Yeah.
Roach,
Nickelback.
Those are
Smash
big,
Mouth.
Smash Mouth, big influences on us. No,
Chris
mean,
likes ska music.
I
Ryan
like
likes
ska.
hip hop. Greg likes like
Polka.
classic
Polka, mainly.
classic polka.
mostly polka.
Classic polka.
And,
Not the
um,
new stuff. The new stuff's
No, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we listen. Ryan and I are really into the new Cardi B record right now, and the new Anderson .Paak song that came out a couple days
Yeah.
ago is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything Steve Lacy touches from the internet. Steve Lacy is amazing. Yeah, and then what's another like indie act? I don't know. Yeah, we like The Cure is great too.
Did
We
someone
listen
say
to-
Young the Giant?
Yeah.
Oh, Young
Love
the-
Young
That's that's actually how they met. Yeah.
We went to.
That is true. That's
Ryan
how
and
we
I
met.
actually we like had mutual friends on track, and they both invited us to the same concert. And Ryan texted the girl and was like, "I don't want to go with Caleb. Like, I hate that kid." And then we became best friends
good
at a Young the
reason.
Giant concert. Yeah.
I know what you're doing. You're wrecking me. I see. And I recognize what you're saying, but I disagree. You see, 'cause it's a hopeless. I hope you know this. I'm always trying to be there, and I know you're drinking, 'cause I see you calling, but I don't answer, 'cause I don't care, you don't care, kids we don't care, kids we don't care. Well, I want you to be my ballerina with me. Well, I know it's tough, but it's true. We could do what we always wanted to. Well, it's all hopeless. Hope you know this. I'm always trying to be there, and I know you're special, 'cause I feel
How long have you guys been playing together with this lineup?
2 years.
Just about 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you write songs? Do you write in a group or does one of you?
It's lots of yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mostly fighting,
Yeah.
throwing
Yeah.
things. Usually there's some wrestling. Something gets tossed over.
Yeah.
There used to be a lot more wrestling. I think we've stopped.
There's less wrestling
Yeah.
now. Mostly we just like throw
We
bags
just-
of chips at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's
is
the only true part of that
of
story.
everything.
Yeah. No, but really though, it's
It's communal.
we come into the room with nothing and start playing stuff and hating everything until suddenly we like something, and then that's when the fighting really starts.
But I think the best songs have come from like us not even trying to write songs. We're just playing a song we already know or have already written, and kind of it evolves from that.
Like the theme song to
Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah,
that's
right.
true.
Yeah.
which Steven Spielberg doesn't know. I don't even.
Yeah.
He entirely didn't even direct that.
Yeah, he didn't even
We're
direct that
probably
film.
gonna have
Well,
to.
he doesn't even know
Yeah.
that we wrote it in the future, and he's got to figure out how to
Right.
time travel.
We got to figure out the licensing structure for that. I know there's some
yeah.
sort of like
It's really confusing. It's a
Yeah.
great film, though. I mean, I don't
One
think
of the
like if we could just
cinema
talk about
mastery.
Jurassic Park 3 for a little bit, like that film.
How does it start though? How
Well,
does it
there's this
start?
kid and he's hang gliding.
hang
Great.
gliding.
That's the whole
That's all
movie.
you need to know.
You guys just released a new song and you have a new album coming out
Yeah.
pretty soon. What was your inspiration for that album?
Oh.
Or the song?
Well,
a hard
the album
question.
It's called Nothing's As It Should Be, and I think saying that in 2018.
I mean, they all got it. They
Yeah,
all
they
were
were like,
oh, yeah, okay.
Nothing's
yeah.
as it should be.
We get it.
I mean,
it
you
means a
guys-
lot of things.
You guys are in high school, like it sucks, right? Like that's what this album. So this album's about. I mean, this is cool.
Not?
This is great, but like,
I, don't
I
know,
just
this is
heard a
pretty
lot of
cool.
smooth
yeah,
ride
never
around
mind.
me.
That's pretty cool
If I
compared
went
to the high
here,
school that
Yeah.
I went to.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have dropped out if I went here.
He's not joking. Chris really did, and his mom's a teacher at that school. That's
Yeah.
the like funniest thing about that.
Sometimes you just gotta fly the coop, man.
Anyway, but yeah, that's what our album's about. Is Chris's mom. But the album was we came up with a name and we started writing these songs. Like a song we played, Ballerina, we played it second. That song was demoed like 3.5 years ago, right after the first record, which was a lot more folk rock. If you guys go in and listen, like, but
The first record was pretty much just Caleb and
just
I.
Ryan and I did that, and it was songs I'd written basically in high school and like the year after that, and it was very different. But this album it's just kind of about trying to kind of guess who you're gonna be, and like you want to be this person, and every day you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're like, I'm not even close, and it just feels so messed up.
Wow, that got real.
Yeah, but you keep trying. Well, we've been joking so much, so I
I
have
know.
to cut to the
Threw
like,
me off.
yeah. Anyway, that's what it's about. And pigeons.
Also, yeah, lots of them.
Lots of pigeons on the album.
Okay, so taking away from that, I saw some of a music video that's not out now, but it will be out when we release this. Can you tell us about what it was like making that video?
Yeah.
Chris directs all the videos.
Yeah, it's for Crazy. It comes out tomorrow. You can find it on the interwebs. If you follow us, you'll get a notification, I'm sure. But yeah, basically, I make a lot of music videos for other bands too, and a lot of times you come up with. I usually try to pitch everybody the weirdest thing I can think of, and very rarely does anybody go for it. But this time, like we talked about it, and they kind of let me come up with this weird like cupcake comes to life thing. It's weird. It's really weird. And like and our buddy Tim Maurer, who used to sing for a band. He went to. Did he go to Huntington
I
Beach
think
High?
he went here.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think he went to Huntington Beach High. He's from a band called Suburban Legends. Some of the other guys went here too. They play at Disneyland all the time. But we know him and we wanted him to be in the music video. So we just thought of like weird stuff that we could have him do, like going through a portal to a trash dimension. But the big thing was, like, I was pitching this and Ryan said, like, you can do it, but on one condition.
There has to be a
Rat King. Yeah, that was a big thing.
A rat who is a king.
Yes.
And that was, and I said, okay.
Yeah,
There's a Rat King.
there's a Rat King in the video, basically, is what we're saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
album coming out real soon. Do you have like any other future plans that you like kind of looking forward to?
Gotta get home.
Looking forward to a real good sandwich later. Thinking like maybe Lee's.
You just did
Maybe for
his
the
joke.
band?
Perhaps it was a further future they're referencing.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to play lots of shows during the summer and the fall.
We got a festival.
Yeah. Oh, we
this
have a festival
weekend.
this weekend. We put together a thing. It's called Avalon Fest. It's for the Memorial Day weekend. It's on a cattle ranch in the middle of the Central Coast. Camping, bands all day, hiking, swimming. Probably campfires, fireworks.
Yeah, they do fireworks on Sunday.
Yeah, there'll be fireworks.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Yeah, I don't know. So that'll be fun. The June 15th, the day the record comes out, we're doing a show at LA Ale Works.
And it's all ages.
It's all ages, despite the fact it's a brewery. It's up in Hawthorne, right next to SpaceX. Food truck, bands, artists, live painting. That'll be fun.
When did you guys decide to take on a PR person, and when do you think a smaller band should consider doing that themselves?
That's an
Oh
interesting question.
yeah,
Really
no,
good
that's
question.
we've done PR in like bits and pieces, like whenever we've needed to, but it's really important because like now that stuff is digital, people think like it's totally democratic and that stuff is everywhere, but really it's if you want to have an exercise in like what it's like on the other side, start a blog. Like right now, go home, make some terrible music blog, like whatever like default template you can get, post like 10 things and backdate a couple of them and put a public email address on it, and it will be full every day. People will find you right away and start hitting you up nonstop, and very quickly you'll realize that there's no way you can go through stuff. So if you're a new band, just imagine being like one of some of the like websites we talk to, they say they get upwards of 100 emails an hour, per hour, like including when they're asleep. So they wake up to 800 emails with songs to check out. So like trying to cut through that is less about anything. It's less about learning to play your instrument or even the song that you've written. Like that matters eventually. But at first, it's just like getting anybody to listen to get through that filtration process of just being one of everybody.
I'm working 9 to 5. I work most of the weekend, and I need to get paid. I can feel my fingers bleeding. That's right. I think I've done this before. Not quite like this. Why don't we do it straight? It's such a hit or miss. I don't know you anymore. No more. You better leave this man behind. I need to go home. I'm feeling awfully sick. I think I had too much to drink.
Do you guys have any other advice for aspiring artists? Because as you can see, you are in a room of musicians.
Yeah, start doing it right now. Just
Actually,
don't wait.
Is
Just
anyone in
stop
here
doing
in a
it
band?
right now.
Who's in a band?
Raise your hand if you're in a band.
Yeah,
all right.
you should be like talking to us about that band. You should be like emailing other bands. You should be going to like as many shows as you possibly can. You should be doing everything in your power to do it because
everything runs on like personal connection. I mean, like I said, that's the reason for the publicity is you have a publicist because they know some of the people that do the blogs, and whatever, and they will open an email from that person. Oh, okay, it's them. I know them. I'll open it. But same thing with like if you don't already, like a lot of you raise hands, I'm guessing you're in more than one band. Like how many number of bands are in this room? 2? There's 2 different bands? Like 3?
Probably 5.
There's probably 5 bands in this room. So I hope you guys are all playing shows together. Maybe all 5 of you on one, maybe 2 of you, maybe even if you're different genres, like you guys should all be teaming up. There should be house parties. There should be like whatever, like building a scene. If you build your own scene, you can make more noise than trying to get in on like, and then trying to like play the Wayfarer or play the House of Blues up in Anaheim or whatever. They're like, yeah, try to get their attention. If you do, it might not even go that well. But if you guys make a bunch of noise amongst your own friend groups and put them together, like, I mean, you get the cops called on you a couple times and like the word gets out. It's the best publicity you can get.
Really just play because you have to. Like,
Yeah, if you're a band that's never had a show and you don't have any albums out, you're not a band. You're a Facebook page.
no, but
Yeah.
but more than that, where it's like just have
No,
fun.
That's it. That's all
Just-
I meant by that.
Sing, play guitar, piano, whatever,
And
because
also,
you
like-
have to do it.
I think on any level, one of the things that we've learned is like reply to everyone. Like if anyone ever emails you, messages you,
Even ex-girlfriends.
Even ex-girlfriends,
Yeah.
that's
You don't
true.
have to do it. One of them can do it. It's a lot better. Sorry.
That is what you make us do.
Yeah, every day.
no, but don't ever ghost somebody. Like always reach out because you never know who can be your connect anywhere.
Yeah, and when
Well, and
people
also-
ghost us, we have a list now. And it's
No, but-
and it's
but-
come back, and I've never mind. We
But
didn't cut
no,
that.
but really, but really, you're not better than anybody. Like, just because you don't know who they are, you're not better than them, and they like just as much as you want to be heard, like other people want to be heard, and you should.
Unless you're
always
actually better than them. And then you're better than them.
All right, this is our last song. That section is like going nuts. I think the rest of you could go a little more nuts. I don't know. I mean,
Now it's a school assembly.
I think you can rage.
It's like when you're like,
all the ladies go, yeah. All the guys go, yeah.
yeah.
See, the girls totally have the room.
They don't like gender politics like that, Caleb.
I like that OG food from the FDA, just like the farmer's market went on Saturday. I met a pretty girl, she's drinking almond milk. She's a real one. Oh, I hope to God you're stopping by. Like a turtlenecks and a snakeskin boots. She's like your president. She would just lie to you. It's an alternative, but it's my turn again. I turn those lights down low. Oh, I hope to God you're stopping by me. You're stopping by me. Hey. We met at Griffith Park, I heard on NPR, just like that rom-com shit in my Toyota car. Remember yesterday, forgot the words you said, so I write them down. Oh, I hope to God you're standing by. You're standing by me. All right.
Thanks, guys. We're the 131ers.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, 131ers, for coming in. We had a great time.
And make sure to check out their album coming out on June 15th on pretty much every streaming service. So.
Bye!
Humanity.